Hey, good morning, Sparta Nation. Happy Thursday. So this is the last Thursday in October, and I woke up this morning with some stuff in my heart, like I have to get it out. And I did a quick little Instagram live, so if you happen to catch that, you might have seen it there. But I want to speak to you about this idea, these thoughts that I have in my head and in my heart, and hopefully by sharing them with you, it helps you in some way and gives you some, I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit, and gives you some fuel for your fire a little bit today. So last night we did this call with, of course, Carl Leichler, and it was for anyone who had achieved Success Club by the 15th, anyone throughout the team. So you listen to Carl for 30 minutes and you just can't help but be inspired. But what he did was remind us that what we do is so valuable and so important. And he really gave us some perspective and, of course, some inspiration, but also just that affirmation that what we do is so important, in that it's, while it seems small sometimes in the sharing of a challenge pack, and we don't want to make it any bigger than it is, and get in our heads about that, it is life-changing work, what we do. And that's really cool. And then this morning I wake up, and in my community there is, and I don't know all the details about it, I just get pieces of it, that there was some horrific event that happened this morning. And I don't want to make light of it, and I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't know that much about it. But I know that it was something kind of surrounding mental health. And so I have that in my head. So we've got this really inspirational sort of touchstone type call with Carl last night. And then I wake up and I hear this event this morning, and it just deepened, increased, if that's possible, 10x'd my belief that what we do is not in the power of the shake and the fitness. Although, yes, you guys know me better than anyone practically, that I am so passionate about the power of fitness. But what we do is community. And that's more important than the shake and the fitness. It's the community. And so I woke up this morning with this even brighter fire, I guess, or even deeper desire to not give a F about the eye rollers, the doubters, the people who are tired of seeing me in their newsfeed, the energy drain, like just all of those people. Because what we do is so important, and because I so deeply believe that our game-changing piece is community, I don't have time to care anymore if someone's rolling their eyes that I'm showing up in their newsfeed, or they're rolling their eyes that I'm extending my hand and inviting them again, or they're rolling their eyes that I'm talking about my challenge group again, or they're rolling their eyes that I'm inviting them to join my coach team again. I don't have time for that, and neither do you. Neither do you. Because what we do is create community, and that changes lives. Does the shake change life? Yes, hands down. Does the fitness change our lives? Yes, hands down. But what's the real game changer? It's the community. And hearing that affirmation from Carl that what we do is so important, and then getting up this morning and listening to just little bits and pieces of some of the stuff that's happening in the world, not just in our community, but happening in the world. It's such a powerful reminder that we provide community, and community is what this world needs right now. Yes, everyone needs to be drinking this shake. Yes, everybody needs fitness, but the game changer is the community. And frankly, Sparta, we don't have time to care if people are rolling their eyes and we don't have time to care if they approve of what we do. We don't have time for that, because we have lives to change through our community. And our team is the touch point of that community. And then we go out and we have challenge groups, and then we just go out and have conversations, and we don't have time. And frankly, I don't think we have what is the word I'm looking for? We just can't care if anyone is rolling their eyes or is tired of us inviting. We just can't care about that at all. We have to know that what we do is bring people into community that can change their lives. They can change our lives. And chances are The people that are rolling their eyes at you aren't following you on social media anyway. But if they are, and they're rolling their eyes at you, they need your community more than the ones who aren't rolling their eyes at you. The eye rollers, they need community the most because they don't get it. So if you let yourself be swayed by someone who rolls their eyes at you, you are then taking away the chance to change the life of someone who needs you, who needs this community. For some reason, women have gotten into this weird mindset that we have to do this all on our own. And there are coaches on this team who think they have to do this all on their own. And that is a choice. That is a choice. Because nobody should do anything in this life on their own. And there is such incredible life-changing power when you get into community and understand that you are not the only one. Let's take it on the base level of a challenge group. You are not the only one who wants to raid their pantry at night, or you are not the only one who craves sugar, or you are not the only one who doesn't know how to handle the family Thanksgiving table, or you're not the only one who doesn't want to work out when you get up in the morning, or you're not the only one who feels yucky in their skin. Like, that's the challenge group stuff. So the power of the community in the challenge group is helping people understand they're not the only one with those challenges and struggles, and God only knows why they think they are. I will never understand that. But then if you take it in a broader sense and you think about, mom communities and parent communities and sports communities and all the communities that are out there, how awesome is it when you realize that as a parent, you're the only one that doesn't know how to do a diaper for the first time on a newborn, or your child's crying and you can't figure it out and you're in a community with other moms and suddenly you brainstorm and you heartstorm and you mastermind and you figure out ways why that child is crying. And now all of a sudden you realize, well, my child's not the only one in the entire planet that cries. Duh. And you don't know that until you're in communities, because for whatever reason, humans feel like that they're the only ones that this stuff is happening to, but yet at the same time, humans are pack animals. We're pack animals and we want to be in community. So the people that are rolling their eyes at you, the people that are doubting you, the people that are saying, oh, that'll never work. Number one, they're the people that need you even more. But number two, don't you dare for 1 minute let your inviting be swayed by those eye rollers, because there are people out there who need you to reach out your hand. They're waiting on you to reach out your hand. They need to be in community. And yes, to be in my community, you're going to have to drink Shakeology and you're going to have to do some fitness, because I know that's going to change your life on a deep level too. But I want you in my community. And so I'm not going to stop inviting, and I'm not going to stop reaching out my hand. And I don't freaking care anymore if people think I sound salesy or cheesy or corny, because I am none of those, and neither are you. What you are is passionate. You are passionate, and you believe that what we have works, and you're going to keep inviting people to be part of your community, because the game changer is community. And as I wake up in the morning and I listen to the news and I think about people out there who so desperately need community and so desperately need people in their lives who will ask if they're okay, who will have hard, awkward conversations with them and say, hey, are you okay? Come into my community. Let me help you. There are people out there who need that. Those people won't reach out their hand. They're waiting for you to do it. And it can be awkward and weird to continue to reach out your hand. But my friends, if we don't do it, who will? If we don't do it, who will? It's up to us to continue to invite, to continue to reach out our hand, to continue to be that crazy, weird fitness, health, life affirming person in everyone's news feeds. So when they get to the point that they're ready, you've been there all along, reaching out your hand. It can feel awkward and weird to have the hard conversation, to ask someone if they're okay. But that's what good humans do. And we have really powerful tools that can help people feel okay. So we don't have time to worry about the eye rollers and the doubters and the naysayers. We don't have time, and don't spend your energy there. Because there are people who are waiting on you to continue to reach out your hand. Maybe they're not ready now, but they might be someday, and you be the one to continue to reach out your hand. on the coaching piece of it, I've been having some conversations with coaches recently, and some of them say, well, I just feel such an obligation. Well, I hear two things. I hear like, well, my coach just wants me to be diamond so it can help her. That's BS and pisses me off. And the other is, well, I just feel such an obligation to help the team. Okay, so here's the thing. Helping someone advance rank, helping them grow in the community is the most selfless thing that a coach can do, because they're pouring energy into someone to help them. And that advancing rank, that growth, that personal growth that has to happen to have a professional growth, inspires the community and motivates the community. So yes, you advancing rank helps the community see what's possible. It's not selfish. It is selfless, because your coach and this team pours into you to help you see your potential. And yep, we want you to advance rank because that inspires everybody else to advance rank. Yes. And on the other side, sometimes I hear, well, I don't want to let you down. Almost like that's apologetic or that's not right. I'm telling you that's okay. That's okay. My husband's been a football coach for 25 plus years at the collegiate level. Sometimes the kids won't do something for themselves, but they will do it because they don't want to let the team down. And that makes the entire team succeed. That is the power of community. It's okay to want to make sure that you hit Success Club so you don't let your coach down, so you don't let your team down. That is okay. That's the power of community. It's okay to advance rank and understand that, yep, that helps your upline coach, but it also helps you and helps the entire team. And that's the power of community. That is the power of being part of something bigger than us. And there are people in this world who need that so desperately. And if we get in our way and we feel like we're being salesy or cheesy, when half the time, my friends, you are not. But if you feel like you are, and you let the eye rollers and the naysayers hold you back from inviting, that's on you. That's not on them. And you've just given them the power to tell you what to do with your life. So I'm done with it. I don't care anymore. I don't care about the eye rollers and the naysayers and the doubters and the people who think I'm awkward or weird for continuing to invite. I don't care about them anymore. I don't care about the coach who thinks that I only want them to advance rank to help me. Because I know, and you know, that that's not who we are and what we're about. We know that the power in this business comes from community. We know that our hearts and our intentions are to help people get in this community because it can change their life. And when we don't have time anymore to think about anything else, we have a responsibility to get as many people in this community as possible, because it can not only change their life, it might save their life. That's the work that we do every day. We can literally save lives. And if we let the eye rollers and the naysayers and the doubters, the ones that are out there and the ones that are in our heads, prevent us from saving lives, then that's on us. And every single day we get up and have the opportunity to make a different decision and to stop caring about those eye rollers and naysayers, to stop giving them any power over us, to remind ourselves that helping our coaches succeed is the most selfless thing that we can do, to remind ourselves that achieving Success Club is also pretty darn selfless, because we are helping people change their life. And to remind ourselves that sometimes when we don't feel like doing it for us, we do it for the community, because it makes the community stronger and better. That's who we are. We are a community, and we know that together we are stronger. We are better. And the more of us that come together, the more that we bring into this community, the more lives we can change. So I hope you're with me, that we're done caring about the naysayers and the doubters and the people who say, well, I don't have time for this. Or the people who say, well, I thought this was right, or the shake's too expensive, or I can't do fitness. Or no. Yes, you can. And I'm going to keep inviting. And I'm going to keep reaching out my hand. And I'm going to keep inviting relentlessly. I'm going to keep showing up in your newsfeed and showing up in your life. And you are too. Because that's how we change lives. That's how we create community. And we need as much community as we possibly can now. So I hope you're with me. Let's reach out our hand today to as many people as possible. And while we're doing that, let's get rid of the care about what others might think of us and just know that every time we reach out our hand, we have the chance to change and maybe save a life. All right? Let's make it a good Thursday.